Okay guys, we're doing a good old-fashioned let's put on my face. It's been a while since I've done one of these, like 4 years or so. But what this is I'm just going to put my makeup on and you guys are going to hang out with me. Sorry, I'm trying to start my phone to play music. So most of this is going to be like silent, fast forward footage with music over it. So if that's not what you're into, I'll see you next video. I just wanted to do one of these again because I'm trying some products for the first time. Well, really only one, but I will give you my reactions at the end of this video. So this is just simple hurricane makeup because we're in the middle of a hurricane right now. It's not bad. I'm in Ocala, so it's not going to be too bad here. But I don't want anything too crazy. So the only thing I have on my face right now is, and it looks like I have a beauty filter on. I don't know if my camera just does that automatically. This is not what my skin looks like. I'm looking in the mirror and then I'm looking in the camera and my skin looks amazing in the camera. That's not what my skin looks like. So my rash even looks better in the camera. So that's not good. But anyway, this is Tatcha the Liquid Silk Canvas. I have this on all over my face. I don't really like this one as much as I like this one, but I'm trying to use it up and I figured I would use it today. So next up, for the base, we're going to be using a brand new product to me. Can you still see me if I put this here? Because I kind of need that there. Yeah. Okay, so for the base, we are using the new Milk Makeup Future Fluid All Over Cream Concealer. And we're going to use this all over my face in lieu of other base products. I might top it with powder foundation. I don't know. Probably just setting powder though. So I got my shade in 4N because I went in store and swatched the shades, and 3N was way too fair for me. But this one looks, oh, that's a good match. So first let's go in and just conceal everything that needs to be concealed, which is a lot of stuff right now. I have a lot of acne. We're not going to touch that rash. We're not even going to go near it really. Okay, so let's get into the video. I'm going to start doing my makeup and I'm going to put back on Hamilton. So we're going to start off with that and then I'll be right back, okay? So apparently I can't listen to Hamilton right now. But I'm just going to buff this into the skin. I'm going to use, since I'm using it like a foundation, I'm going to use like more of a stippling foundation brush. This is technically a blurring powder brush, but I find it's very similar to a lot of the old-fashioned stippling foundation brushes. If it were just a little bit tighter, like a little bit tighter, you know, and not as wide, it would be perfect. But we're going to use this and just see how it does on those areas of redness. Wow. Wow. I'm just going to take this over the chin. Wow. Wow. What a great product. Oh my gosh. It's just like melting into the skin. This is like going to be a holy grail concealer for me. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, get my hair off my face. Did that fall out? Okay. Wow. What a beautiful finish it gives to the skin. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. Look at my forehead and my chin. They look perfect. Now let's see how it does on this redness. We're just going to put like an X on the places where I have redness. We're going to do a little bit on the chin too. Let's see how it does with redness, and we're going to leave that rash alone. I don't know if you guys have seen yet. It's in a different video that I haven't uploaded. I might not have uploaded that video yet. But I had a little cut on my neck. Tiny little cut. Didn't think much of it. Continued to spray perfume around the area. That made it really, really irritated. And then, oh wow, this is really good. Then we're going to do the eyes in a second. This might replace, I don't really like foundation. I like powder foundation. I'm starting to dip my foot into cream foundation. But this could definitely replace foundation for a lot of people. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's really neutralizing that redness because I didn't put any kind of corrector on or anything. I just went in with the foundation, well, the concealer. But this is stunning. So pretty. Okay, so let's do the nose now and the under eyes. Let's do the under eyes too. Let's do the nose. Just kind of get everything a little bit. We're going to test the all over claim today. Not great on my nose. Let's switch to the under eye concealer brush for the under eyes. Not blending as well under the eyes. Could be that I put too much. That is definitely, I haven't been doing concealer under the eyes recently, so I could have just put too much. No, it blended okay. Blend around the nose a little bit with this brush. Around the nose, it's kind of picking back up on itself, so just be aware that it can do that. It looks very lovely. It doesn't look real creasy. Let me look up and really get in there. Okay, let's do the other side. I like that it doesn't dry down immediately, so you have plenty of time to work with it. That I really like that. The dry down time is very, very slow. But it does dry down. But it gives you a lot of time to like blend it out on the other side before you move on. Okay, let me look up. Well, that's lovely. That's just lovely. It's lovely. It didn't do a good job on the redness on my chin, so I'm going to put another little bit on, but my chin is very red. Let's do a little more. See how that goes. Well, it did a great job the second time. Wow. I like that a lot. What a nice concealer. And it's so comfortable on the skin. It's a little draggy on like the neck. Let's blend up. Not the neck. I didn't put any on the neck. On the nose. It's a little patchy. But everywhere else. I have issues on my nose anyway. Everywhere else, it's just stunning. Really lovely. Really, really lovely. Super pretty. Highly recommend that. And my shade is perfect. It's a perfect shade for me. So let me stick that back in my drawer, but that's going to be an amazing product to have in my collection. I don't know if I'm going to do powder foundation. I think I want to see how it works on its own. So let's go in with some cream blush. What should we use? We could use anything in here. I haven't touched some of these in a little bit. Let's use Beverly Hills, which is like, I think a peach from Merit. Beverly Hills, that's where I wanna be, baby. That's aging me. Living in Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills. Whenever I say the name of this blush, it makes me think of that song from the 2010s. Whatever that was from, I don't know. Someone look that up and tell me when that song was from. I got this new really cool brush from LYS. It came a little scratched. Like, you're not even gonna be able to see it on camera. It's such a tiny amount of scratch, you can't even see it. But I was a little bummed about it just because, I don't know. I want the first scratch to be because I did it, not because it shows up that way, you know? Products are blending perfectly on top of this. So that's cool. We're gonna do this cream blush, and then we'll top it with a blush, powder blush. My phone's gonna bounce it. Oh, there it goes. I gotta turn this down. I had my old phone turned off, and it's getting all my notifications from the time it was turned off. So it's gonna just keep making noises. But look at that. This blush is incredible. It blends cream blush. It's a stippling blush brush from LYS, and it's so good. I highly recommend it. I'm sure it works really good with their blushes. Today we're going to try something a little different. We're going to use, well, first, let's set this because I don't have any more cream products I'm putting on. So today we're going to be bougie, and we're going to do the Charlotte Tilbury Airless Flawless Finish, Airbrush Flawless Finish. We're going to put that on, and we're just going to use my little It Cosmetics powder brush. And I'm not going to set everything because we're going to be setting the cream blush with a powder blush. But I do want to set some of the concealer. All right, I'm getting the kind of cold. And then I knew the nose would be okay because this powder fixes everything. It's a really good powder. I highly, it's creasing really bad under my under eye. But basically everything does, and I didn't set it yet with the powder, but can you see it? Right here. It's creasing. Not the worst, but I hadn't set it yet. And so, it's not the worst. Honestly, to be expected. I don't think it had any claims of like, not creasing. People sometimes discount a product because it creases under the eye, especially concealers. Like I bought the Tartelette, I don't know if it's Tartelette, the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and I was like, it's not going to crease, it's going to be amazing. It still creases, but it's just a minimal amount of creasing. If your eyes have creases, how is something not going to crease? You know, that's how I feel about it. I'm just setting this concealer under my eyes. Hopefully that doesn't crease, but let's put some on the forehead to set that. That is lovely. The combination of the Charlotte Tilbury powder and the Milk concealer is like magical. They're working so good together. Honestly, all of it is. So far. It all looks really good. Okay, so what's next? Bronzer. I want to use this Complex Culture bronzer, Sun Bath Baked Bronzer in Play. I got this in my Ipsy bag, but it was like a 6th product. I don't know why I got this, but I'm not complaining. I'll take it. I'll keep it and use it if I like it. There it is, my contour brush. I'm going to use a little bit of this as a contour, but I'm going to use it mostly as a bronzer. Just added some dimension. It's a little more pigmented than I thought, so that's interesting. But we'll see. Maybe we can fix this with some powder if it's too dark. The thing about makeup that's fun is don't get too caught up in it and the technicalities of it, because almost everything is always fixable. Sorry, you're over there now. Almost everything is fixable with makeup. So have fun, experiment, play with makeup. I think it's really fun. It's like play. It's playing with makeup. Unless you're just, you need to wear makeup for work and you're not really playing with it. But I think it's so fun. Every time I put on makeup, I have a great time, even if I'm rushing. Today I'm not in any rush because there's a hurricane. And it's about to be over us in a little bit, but again, we'll be fine. We are very far inland. We're in Ocala, Florida. So we're in the central part of the state. We're in Marion County. And we'll be okay. I went a little overboard with that. A little overboard. But you know what? You can fix it. What can you fix it with? Pressed powder. You can fix it with your powder. We're just gonna go over that with the powder. Just kind of tone it down a little bit, Tone it down a little bit. See, that helped. Everything is fixable. Okay, So what's next? Next is eyes. Let me show you what I'm going to use. I usually use 3 of these sticks together. We're using the It Cosmetics Superhero No Tug Shadow Stick, which I highly recommend, in Tough Tan. We're going to use that in the crease. We're going to use About Face Shadow Stick in Miracle Mimosa on the lid. And then we're going to use this the same thing from About Face in Lotus Leaf as an inner corner highlight. So let's go. And these are great because you don't need primer with these. They don't crease, they don't need primer. They're incredible. So we're going to put some of Tough Tan in the crease. If you have hooded eyes like me, I work it up quite high because look, I close my eyes and it's gone. So we're going to work it up to about there. It looks crazy, but when I relax my eyes, it doesn't. So I fix that right there. It's very easy to blend, but first we're going to put on both sides and then we'll blend. It dries, so like don't go like super slow, but you can take your time. So I just want to make sure that they're kind of even, especially when I close my eyes. And now they're good. So when I close my eyes, oh, I want a little more on this side. When I close my eyes, I want this to be visible above my hood. And that is the main goal. See? Looks much more normal. Not normal, but you know, not as intense. So let's blend this out a little bit with my blending brush. We're gonna just blend this out a little bit, and you're just gonna see how it kind of melts and it just kind of cuts those lines down. And it's really easy to blend. You don't have to be like a makeup artist or a makeup expert. See how much softer that is? They just melt. They just melt with the brush. You don't have to, you can windshield wiper over them. It's gonna blend for you. It does all the work for you pretty much. So highly recommend these products. The It Cosmetics ones, I have almost all of them. I used to have them all, but a couple of them were just not the right shades for me, so I took them back. But I used to have almost all of them, and they're all good. I mean, even the ones that weren't the right shades for me, and I didn't really use, were like really nice. I didn't use them. So now we're gonna use Miracle Mimosa on the lid, and this is what this little one looks like. About Face, Miracle Mimosa. Again, these don't crease either, but I'm just going to use this on the lid today. So we're just going to go in and just add this to the lid. I just want something very pretty. We're going to go all the way into where my eye is webbed. See? We're going to go all the way in. And we're going to go down to the lash line and really get a lot of shadow. And I have to take it up above my crease. Just a little. There we go. That's how I want that. So when I close my eyes, there's a tiny bit still visible. That's how I do my eyeshadow. A lot of this stick stuff is just making sure everything is kind of matching up. And I don't want that to be the inner corner, so I'm going to take that off a little bit here where it leaked over on my my webbing. Does anyone else have this flap there? Tell me how you deal with it, because I've gotten used to it over the years, but it's not my favorite thing, obviously. Okay, so there we go. That's some of the eye look done. We're going to put on the inner corner now. And for that, this one is in Lotus Leaf. It's the lightest shade I have. I'm going to use the bottom part of this brush so that I can get it really precise. These are such a quick eye, but they look like you spend a lot of time on them. And you didn't, and you know that, but no one else does. So inner corner highlight is on. So next up, We did this. Oh, we need to do eyebrows. Gosh, sometimes I forget to do my eyebrows when I'm doing my makeup. I need to do eyebrows next. We're going to do a combination of things. We're going to take my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. And we're going to take my newest obsession. This is the Too Faced Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax. I haven't really been into Too Faced in such a long time, but this brow wax is so good. Watch what it does to my stupid little eyebrows. I tweezed them too much when I was younger, and they never grew back good, and they're very patchy. Okay, so, and we're just going to brush up those brows. Might look a little ridiculous, but I'm going to fix them in a little bit. I just want them really pushed up. So now we're going to push them into place. I like that. I've been liking them to be a little like more up lately. So that's what we're going with. Because if you like it, that's cool. That's all that matters. Are my eyebrows perfect the way they should be? No. But do I like how they look? Yes. And I'm the one that has to look at them. Well, not really. I'm the one that has to look in the mirror at them. I'm the one that has to have them on my face. Okay, so let's use these in place. I like that, but I have that one sparse area that I'm going to fill in when it dries down. So let's move on to eyelashes while we're waiting for that to happen. Let's use the Tower 28 mascara, the Make Waves mascara. Let's use that. Yeah, so we're done with the eyes. See how easy that was? I do want to blend it a little bit on this side. I like this side. I don't like where this one's sitting. I'm going to have to pull in my special helper. This is technically for concealer, but I like to use it to kind of like pull the side back up if it starts getting droopy with the eyeshadow, which I have a tendency to accidentally do. Like I said, everything is fixable. So don't worry, just have fun. Let's curl our lashes. I'm using my Tarte Eyelash Curler. It's okay. I don't know. I kind of keep getting an itch to buy a new eyelash curler, and then I have to remind myself that I have this one. So while I curl my lashes, I read my, what are they called? I read nice statements about myself to myself that I have posted up on my mirror because I'm in therapy. So let's do that while I'm curling my lashes. So let's go on this side now. I'm loyal. I'm caring. I'm hardworking. I'm funny. I'm empathetic. I'm smart. I'm loving. I'm adventurous. I'm friendly. I'm open-minded. I'm creative. I'm nice. I'm a good citizen. I'm curious and like to learn. I'm agreeable and work well with others. I'm accommodating and flexible. I'm considerate. I'm enthusiastic about my passions. I'm spontaneous. I'm fun. And then I have another one that just says I'm a good person because I have BPD. Oh shoot. Well, I guess I'll tell you. I have BPD and a slew of other mental illnesses. But I constantly feel like I'm a bad person. And what are these called? Adorations? I think they're called. I don't know if that's what they're called or not, but these are supposed to help me work on that. And they do help. I have them posted right here in front of me on this mirror, the big mirror behind me, and then I have them posted over on my long mirror so I can see them all the time. I've been really curling my lashes a lot though when I curl them. So I've been doing like 4 passes. I don't know if that's good. I hope that's not bad for my lashes. So let's talk about my current obsessions, guys. I'm currently obsessed with Barbra Streisand. Now, I previously knew about her. Of course I knew about her. I knew she could sing really beautifully. But I didn't really know much about her story. I hadn't seen any of her movies. I had pretended that I had. Because with BPD, sometimes we mirror other people to try to make friends. And I did that really bad. And I told some people, because they liked Barbra Streisand, I told some people that I liked her too. And now I realized I do like her. So she's really great. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with Funny Girl and the music from Funny Girl. So good. I'm also really obsessed with Hamilton right now. that's what I wanted to be listening to, but it's not working, unfortunately. Let's do the mascara. This is a really cool mascara. The hype, it lives up to the hype. It's got a really, really cool wand, so you can come at your lashes from a lot of different angles. And we are going to build this up. So I need to move this mirror in a little bit. Let us build up these lashes. Wow. See how good that is? Just like that one coat on that one lash, or that one side. That's just one coat, guys. One coat. Let's let that dry and let's go in and do that eyebrow part real quick. So we're going to take the NYX in black and that one area right here where it's sparse. We're just going to fill that in. The end. And we're going to do that over here in this other sparse area as well. I might fluff them a little bit more on the ends. Actually, no, let me show you what I like to use this other one for. So this Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, I know this is just meant for your entire eyebrow, but I like to use it as a second one. So I use the Fluff and Hold to really laminate things and push them up. And then I use this one to kind of break up the eyebrow hairs. And just really on the ends. And it doesn't make much difference, but it does. And it works really well with that other eyebrow stuff. Like together they work really well. And I'm super into it. I'm into using these two eyebrow products together. And I probably will keep purchasing them for the same purpose. Because see, it just, I think it just re-pulled the definition out. That's the Fluff and Hold lost when it was just making sure the eyelashes were, or the eyebrows were up. So let's do a second coat of this mascara. Here we go. Starting to really thicken everything up. I don't know why we do that with our mouth. So that's 2 coats on the right eye. Let's move on to the left eye. And I think it's astonishing what it does. Like, I don't have a lot of lashes. My children do. I don't. I'm currently using a probiotic. I got an Ipsy on my lashes. And I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, we're gonna come back to that and we're gonna do another coat. So we're gonna do 3 coats all together. But so lovely, so beautiful. The lashes come out so long and like voluminous and like, oh, I'm mad about it. Okay, so now we're gonna use a little bit of Nars Orgasm on top of my blush as a blush topper. I'm trying to use this up. I'm not super into it, but I'm trying to use it up. It's in my project pan. So let's use it on top of this blush to set it and bring some color back to my cheeks. So pretty. So there's the difference. And again, if you go in too heavy by accident, you can always use setting powder to diminish it. I've been liking a really heavy blush look lately. I've been really liking that. So, see, I did a little too much on the one side and a little less on the other. So I'm going to go back in on the side, try to really even that out. But I really have been liking blush heavy looks. I liked blush before blush was popular. I never understood how someone could just have one shade of blush. For me, the blush and the highlights are really what change up the looks. I mean, the eyeshadow, of course, but the blush and the highlight are really important. And I like having options. So for my highlight, I'm gonna go into my, I was gonna use my Project Pan one, but I don't feel like it. We're gonna use the Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in Pink Glow. This is a newer one to my collection, but I think it'll look really nice with this look. So let's put this on. I'm just using one of my cosmetics brushes. And we're just going to put this baby on top of the blush. And it just is beautiful. So that's one side with it, without, with it, without. It is a very glowy blush too, so like ignore that. But the highlighter is just next level. It's, I think, my current favorite highlighter. It's really nice. And I like to go like up really close to the under eyes with highlighter. Again, am I supposed to do that? I don't know. But I don't feel like there's rules with makeup. I really don't feel like it. If you like it, do it. And that is my TED Talk. If you like it, do it. Within reason. Just really push that into the skin. So pretty. Really pretty. Okay. Sorry, I was really feeling myself. Okay, let's put this baby back. Bye. Bye, Bobbi Brown. See you later. What was I gonna do next? I think I'm done with this drawer, so I can close this drawer up. Is this drawer done? Almost. I wanted to do one more coat of mascara, and my hair is almost dry too. So that's cool. So one more layer of mascara. This feels so beautiful. You can beautiful lashes. Like, I don't like false eyelashes. But I feel like these really give me more of the effect of that. I like how it did this one brow more. I'm gonna try to get that built up over here a little more. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Did you guys see Ned was fired from the Try Guys? How crazy was that? I mean, I think he should have been fired. There's a power differential between you and your bosses, and you just cannot date an employee. I mean, let's skip over the fact that he was married and the employee was engaged. Just the power differential there. You cannot date an employee. Oh. There. Ooh, so lovely. Ah! Okay. So now we're going to put on the setting spray, and we're going to use one for my project pan. We're going to use the Rare Beauty one today. And then we're going to figure out a lip. I'm going to spray in my face, do a setting spray mist. Perfect. I'm back, guys. I want to set my face one more time, and we're going to put on lipstick. Perfect. So I feel really good. I feel really good in the makeup. I feel really beautiful. So let's put on a lippy. We're going to do the Fenty Beauty Poutsicle Hydrating Lip Stain in Strawberry Sangria. And I'm not going to do what everyone else does. Everyone kind of like puts it on. That looked weird. Everyone puts it on and then lets it sit and then wipes it off. I'm just going to put it on and wear it and let it fade. So pretty. See, I think it's so pretty on its own. I don't want to like take it off, but it will fade really beautifully and leave like a really pretty stain on the lips. So this is the final look. If the hair is still not completely dry, but I can pull it down. This is a completed look. I'm super excited. I feel very pretty. I'm going to go and look at the forecast and see how long we have until it hits us. But thank you for hanging out with me. Hopefully you had fun. I had a lot of fun. I've missed doing these videos. And I will see you soon. Making Health out. It felt good to say that again. Wow. Okay, well, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.